Yo, I'm out here. I'm not gonna lie, this is my second time filming this video because the first time I filmed it, I was all over the place. I don't know. Something's going on with planetary alignment and just my chart. Like I said, I got an astrological reading the other day and it says all of my signs are in air signs. All of my signs. Aquarius, double Scorpio, right? Double Sagittarius, not Scorpio. Double Sagittarius. So, and I'm kind of letting that get to me, right? But anyways, so this is my second time filming this. I'm gonna try to slow down and tell you that I got a message. Okay, I got a message from my higher self this morning that I had to go film a YouTube video because it's such a nice day, right? I just wanted to film a YouTube video. Plus I want to be getting a little more consistent with YouTube. But I got some things going on. I got the music business right now, and that's kind of my priority. But I love sharing good messages on YouTube, right? So that's why I do this for now. I think that when I'm stable with my music business, right, and it's my primary source of income, I'm gonna expand to YouTube, and that might be like a greater source of income. But see, it's not just their sources of income, they're sources of love, right? Because I've been thinking recently, I'm like, man, I need like some money to make a living. But the more I love, the more I do what I enjoy, the more I have fun, like literally the more I give value. And it sounds, yeah, that's what everyone says, right? Give and receive, but I ain't be receiving. Well, have you been giving? Like, I actually literally, it took time and effort for me to give, to get my music business to a place where it's profitable and I make a part-time income off of it, right? And what I give is I give my time. I'll spend 2 hours a day literally just hitting up strangers on Instagram, be like, yo, I'll review your music. I'll tell you what you need to do better in your music. I'll tell you what sounds good and what doesn't. You know, I just have good conversations with people. I give people emotions. And I realize that's just what I love doing. Okay, guys? So that's why I'm doing this. And maybe I'll get more consistent. I'm sorry that a video a week, but just know that I'm not quitting anytime soon, okay? And I'm finding myself on this journey, and I'm young, and I'm 21, okay? But it's all gonna work out, people, because I have so much to give, so much to share, and most of what I have to give and share is just letting you guys know that you have so much to give and share. It's funny, right? But basically, let's get more to the point right now of this video, being that as I was walking here, I honestly had no clue what I was going to film, but I knew that I wanted to film. I knew that there was a message, not me, not my ego, Thomas Infante, but literally in my soul, it was like, there's a message you have to share today, right? And although it's still not that clear, I was walking here and I got this kind of like message from Earth, right? Just popped up in my head and it was like, that's a message from the land that I'm on. That's a message from this Earth. And that message is that planet Earth finds it kind of humorous that humans are concerned about destroying the planet, because we can only really destroy ourselves. Planet Earth finds it a little funny that it thinks we can cause anything more than a temporary nuisance to this planet, right? We got this guy over here that's agreeing with us, and it's actually beautiful. So, that little guy right there, right? Big, beautiful. What kind of bird is that? Wow. That bird over there is just chilling. It's enjoying. It's an infinite, immortal soul, right? And maybe that is literally like a lot of his brothers and sisters have gone extinct because of what us humans have been doing. But as it's an immortal soul, maybe it'll even come back as a human. The point is, everything here regenerates, but we're here to enjoy the best life we can. And we cannot live the most beautiful life if we don't have a beautiful earth to live it on, right? And there are a few things we can do to make this earth a little more beautiful. I don't want to put too much focus into the negatives, because honestly, you just gotta focus on what's positive. You're gonna live an amazing life. Is it really that simple? Well, yeah, when you are focusing on positives, when you are focusing, right? Like the moments that you are focusing on what you're grateful for, and the moments that you're in flow states, it's a more beautiful life, right? But again, we can't do anything more as humans than cause a nuisance to the ecosystem of the planet. But when we're gone, the planet's gonna go back to its natural balance. So don't we want to have a balanced life? Don't we want to have a beautiful life on Earth, okay? This is just what I'm being guided to share. I don't mean this to be a slippery slope into veganism. But hear me out, right? When you take a piece of meat, you are eating a dead body. And what's that symbolic of? That's symbolic of a lot of distorted darkness, right? You're eating another body, something else that had its own consciousness, right? Yes, there is plant consciousness, but it's a whole different realm of consciousness than animal consciousness, right? I believe that animals have awareness, right? And plants, they just kind of live, right? They don't have like nerve cells. I don't know if they feel emotions. I can't tell you that. I bet you they feel love. But here's the thing. I mean this in an environmental sense too, right? I mean, physically, we don't need to eat meat. We don't, right? And I understand if you're spiritual and conscious and you're still eating meat, okay? It doesn't make it right. But I was like conscious and I had a spiritual awakening like a year and a half before I actually became vegan, right? And then I realized a bunch of things. One, environmentally, 90% of the land that is consumed for agriculture is animal agriculture. 90% of the land, right? And that land has to be taken down. Like trees have to be taken down. Like beautiful animals have to essentially be vacated, have nowhere else to live, probably die, just so we can breed a bunch of animals, to kill them, to breed them again, to kill them, for something that we don't even actually need, right? That makes the government a lot of profit, right? Makes corporations a lot of profit, and lowers the vibration of Earth. Because killing innocent animals that did nothing, and not hunting, I'm not talking about hunting. One of the things that I hear all the time is like, well, lions eat meat, right? So like, we're supposed to eat meat. I'm like, you're gonna compare yourself to a lion, right? We don't need to be killing these animals. And it is taking such a heavy toll on our planet, on our karma. Like on our planet, yes, physically, environmentally, there are huge consequences. 75% of the water that is used is going to feed animals, to keep animals alive. And that water that's being used, right? Obviously, we have the same amount of water on Earth as prehistoric times as we do now, and we always will. But it has to be filtered out when it's done being used. That's a lot of energy, right? That's being burned by fossil fuels. If like 30% of us stop eating meat, right? Or have a vegan diet too, because, eggs and milk, there's just so much. Don't want to go down that hole. But if 30% of us actually do end up going vegan, trust me, it's not like then we won't destroy the planet. Because like I'm saying here, we're not going to destroy the planet. We can cause it a temporary nuisance. But in the cosmic flash of time, since the Big Bang has gone on, right? And you look at, let's say since the Big Bang all the way to this date today is 1 year, right? Humans have been on this earth for 4 seconds of that year, right? The earth is going to do fine, but we can just lower our quality of living by not making the right decisions. So, what does this mean? What can we do? Well, there are a few things we can do, okay? First thing, I think I made it pretty clear on how veganism is not only going to physically save like the environment or make it a lot better quality, but even more vibrationally. There's going to be so much less low vibrational energy. Because Earth, everything is naturally high vibe, right? Just like we as humans cannot get cold. Did you know that? Humans can't get cold. We can only lose heat. We do not gain coldness, we lose heat, right? The planet's the same way. We do not get more negative, we just lose love, right? Getting all that innocent animal killing out of this world is going to help us gain so much love. Another thing, spread the message. Speak up. Speak up like I'm doing here. Alright, I have friends that used to be my friends that could definitely be watching this YouTube video. Probably are not because they're not into this content. But if they were, they'd probably make a little fun of me, right? Or think I'm crazy or whatever. It doesn't matter. There's a way bigger thing that's going on than what people think of me. Who cares what people think? Your voice needs to be heard. You have a powerful voice. Speak up. Be that example for other people. Okay? And focus on love. Just send this world love and gratitude. Because if you love yourself, if you are your most authentic self, you are giving the greatest gift to the world.